Hi, this is BJ LeGrand Cockrell, and I'm here to interview Ron LeGrand for the Gold Club Weekly Report. So, Ron, tell us about your world.
My world? Well, we don't have long enough for that, so how about we just go back and cover last week? It was kind of an uneventful week as far as you're concerned, but around here at Global, we got a lot of things going on and had a whole series of meetings, and we got great plans for you next year. Now today, I closed on a lease option deal where I bought a little cheap townhouse at an auction, and today we put a lease option tenant in it. They gave me, I think, $3,000 today, and plus the first month's rent. So might be a little lesson there for you. I paid $25,000 for this two-bedroom townhouse in the same area of town that our office is in, which is a good area. 2 years ago, that townhouse was worth about $150,000. It came in excellent condition. We spent less than $2,000 on it, and about half of that was to put appliances in it. So I just lease optioned it out, and I sold it for $69,000, which I think was a good price for them. Gave me $3,000 non-refundable deposit, and I'm going to help them get their credit cleaned up, and ultimately within a year or so get them qualified for a $69,000 loan. I bought that property with my IRA, but I'm going to go out and replace that money with a private loan and probably amortize it over a 5-year period. So the property will produce enough income to amortize the debt. 5 years, the property be free and clear. If in fact they don't go cash me out of it. So if they cash me out, we'll take the money and run. But it's in my IRA, so it's not taxable. If they don't cash me out, we're okay as well. It'll just be a long-term income-producing vehicle. So guys, you better get out there and buy some of these bank-owned properties. They're really, really cheap all over America.
Great, Ron. Well, that's interesting on the lease option deal that you just did. What kind of tip would you give our viewers regarding this deal or how they can?
Okay, well, I'll even do better than that. It just so happens that I recorded my conversation with that tenant buyer right here at my desk, and we're going to release that to all of our members. So, BJ, I'm going to put it on you to make sure that they get that here in the next couple of days. See Tish, and she's got it. And so you guys watch for a link from us, and it'll identify that it's an actual real live meeting, I call it, to pre-screen a tenant buyer. And you'll see how I got them to pay extra per month and the whole thing.
That sounds real interesting, Ron. Also, in our weekly report this week, there's a recent article from the Business Insider that we're referencing this week, and it's about how the Federal Reserve got started. That says today, 63% of Americans do not think that they'll be able to maintain their current standard of living. 1.47 million have been unemployed for more than 99 weeks.
Yep.
We're facing such a complete and total economic disaster. So, Ron, how does your training offer hope to unemployed Americans and increase their standard of living?
First of all, the first thing that I would say is quit reading all of that negative junk, because it'll depress you. If all of these people are out of work, in my opinion, for many of them, it's their own fault, because there's too many ways to make money. In fact, maybe the best thing you can be right now is out of work. Maybe it'll force you to start thinking for yourself and start creating revenue streams where you don't have to depend on a job anymore. At least that's my humble opinion, a guy who's not out of work. But I can tell you there's an awful lot of ways to make money out there, folks. And in fact, as a Gold Club member, you're probably not even aware of all the things we're offering you, like being an affiliate, for crying out loud. You can get affiliate links, and for free, drive people to affiliate links and get checks every single week. I mean, we pay $50 for every member of the Gold Club. We send out checks every week. I promise you, some of the checks we're sending out every week are more than most people make working on a job. And I mean, it takes almost no time to do that. We have all kinds of income producing opportunities built right in. So get on your membership site, take a look around, and stay tuned, because we're constantly bringing you ways to make money. And that don't even count making money in real estate or making money on internet marketing. Just everything we can find and bring to you. So pick out what you like and tap into it. And quit worrying about what the Federal Reserve does or what the president does or what the economy does. Because the recession is in your home only if you want it to be there. Why don't you make a pledge right now? You choose not to participate in any more recessions. Done.
So, Ron, aren't you also offering them a special holiday discount in December for Gold Club members?
Watch your newsletter that'll come in the mail, and you'll see a half-price offer on several courses that we put in there this month. And if you see something you like, take advantage of it while it's still at half price. And if I don't get a chance to see you between now and then, I hope you're going to have a great Christmas. I hope you're preparing for Christmas, and I hope you're preparing for next year, because I can tell you one thing, around here I expect next year to be the best year that we've ever had in our entire history. Why? Because, by golly, I said so. So why don't you say so? Why don't you, around your home and around your business, decide that you're tired of worrying about recessions and start thinking about growing bigger and better than you ever have before, and a few key pieces put in place will get that revenue coming in, so it'll give you freedom to think like a real entrepreneur and grow and do the things that you haven't been doing that you know need to get done. So I want to see you make a plan to make next year your best year ever, and sit down and ask yourself, is this a reasonable plan? Can I actually get this implemented? What'll stop me? What pieces do I need to put in place to make it happen? My friend, that's exactly what we're doing here at Global. Every single day, that's exactly what we do. I spend all day today with a potential new hiree just doing just exactly that, trying to plug one of those holes. So wherever you're at, you can do the same thing. If you haven't done your first deal, why not? Ask yourself, why not? And get out there and start working on it, because these deals are not hard to do right now. I want to see next year your best year. Starts right now.
Well, Ron, one of the ways that they can take advantage of generating revenue is through your dollar deal offer. How much longer is that going to last for
That dollar
them?
deal is coming down very shortly. So if you haven't taken advantage of my dollar deal yet, if you haven't gone to ronsdollardeal.com, and you probably have if you're watching this video and gotten my free wholesale course, go do it, because it's coming down. And if you're watching this, you can go to ronsdollardeal.com/foreclosure and get my free foreclosure course. Guys, that's going away here very, very shortly. So if you haven't done it, go ahead and do it. My Christmas present to you.
Great. And Ron, I think I understand that this week the Quick Turn is coming up this week in New Jersey.
Quick Turn School in New Jersey is free this week. You can go register for that. I don't know where, BJ. Tell them where to go to get that.
That's at ronlegrand.com // no cost for the Quick Turn in New Jersey.
Okay. Well, hey, you can go to ronlegrand.com and find it. By the way, while you're there, speaking of the Federal Reserve, there's a great audio mounted on our homepage. It's called The Creature from Jekyll Island. If you've never downloaded that, go do that, because that'll give you the story about how the Federal Reserve was created. It's very, very interesting listening. Oh, and the Business Management Boot Camp as well is coming up next week, and that is half price. So go to the Business Management website. Barbara, do you know what that is? We probably should have checked before we did this video, but
I think I remember. It's ronlegrand.com /live.
Okay, perfect. I'm glad you're here. Okay.
Not only that, it's going to be right here in Jacksonville.
That's correct. Hey, and we're going to have a dinner at the office. We're going to bring everybody over at the office, and it's 3 days with me helping you get ready for next year. So I strongly encourage you to go to the website and check it out, because if you can't come live, you can tune in. This is the first time we've ever done this online. We're going to have a complete 3-day simulcast. So go get to be a part of this. Many people have told me this is the boot camp that changed their direction, and that if they haven't come to this, they don't know how long they'd have been in business. So go to the website. I'm not going to talk about it here. Go see if you think you can make it to this thing either live or broadcasting. If you can, join me, because I won't be doing this till the middle of next year again.
Sounds great, Ron. A lot of good things coming up. So do you have anything else that you'd like to share with our listeners for this week?
No, I think we've done enough for now. I'll see you next week on another edition of Planet Ron.